how are we learning from it? How are we capturing it? Do you have a process for capturing the things that you do well and the things that you don't do well? And how do you adjust?
When I first saw the topic of this session, I wasn't thinking about failure so much as I was thinking about making mistakes.
Yes. Yes.
And when I was younger in my career and would make a mistake, it would be devastating to me. Not because I thought people expected perfection, but because I'm like, man, how can I make such a rookie mistake?
Mhm.
And then now I find, like, I guess, again, if I'm going to make synonymous, those two terms, failure and mistakes, I found having a process. I keep talking about a process, having a process for, all right, number one, I got to own up to this failure / mistake. I have to think about why it happened, and then what do I need to do to make sure it does not happen again, and who do I need to communicate these things with. And so, like, when I personally make a mistake, or I'm going to go back to mistakes because this is what's in my head now. I'm like, oh crap, I recognized it. What did I not have in process? The moment I identify that, Shannon, is to answer your question, is where I go, okay, I double counted this, and now I'm going to keep it on a spreadsheet or whatever the case may be. And I work it into a process. So then I can say, I did not follow my process. That's why this happened. I didn't have a process. That's why this happened. And that helps to stick the learning for me. This happens a few times, especially at this point in my career. I'll own up to my mistake. I'll share why it happened, and I'll share what I've done to prevent it from happening in the future. And other people go, holy cow, thank you so much. I'm going to employ the case method, and I'm going to start using that so I can either not make the mistake that you just made.
I am going with Ebony on this. I would like to get it even more formal, but I do capture lessons learned for myself. Sometimes I do it with my team if I get the chance, because sometimes I think if I just think on it, that's enough. And it's good that I think on things that I wish had gone differently or how they might go differently in the future. But I know that when I actually document it, it tends to be more thoughtful. I use OneNote, and I have a series of lessons learned from different jobs, from different projects. So if it occurs to me, I'll go back and read those and then be like, oh, right. It has nothing to do with like beating myself up. It's a great reminder of like, okay, I got through that, and let me try that this time.